Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Third Age Divide and Conquer playthrough as the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, or Moria as you may know it, guys, where things are going well, he says while he's having riots, but I should have sorted that out. Apparently the auto-manage taxes doesn't seem to work particularly well, so I've turned that one off. We're just bringing our taxes back in order now. We are at an end turn. I'm also building up, I'm trying to build up a bit more of a force here. I can't afford anybody, I can't get anybody else just at the moment, but we're trying to build ourselves up a bit more of a force, though we're a bit skint too, so that we can go start pressing the orcs. And we're looking for, we're heading to Bree to meet Gandalf, Mithrandir, or Thrakul. That's Weathertop there, which is a Dunedain fort, because we do have the Dunedain up there still. I did miss it, because there's a settlement I can see up there, which I thought was that, but it's not. It's actually, words are failing me. Oop, they're scooting through. It's actually, the Dunedain capital. Sorry, that was me remembering, I'm sure you now by now know to turn off my, but yeah, so things aren't going, I'm not particularly worried at the moment. Ooh, Owen has got a braid Thora with another lustrous beard. Yes, we want that. We want to expand our family as much as possible. And we've got some more recruitment done.
Awaiting your
Right,
command.
you can head all the way there. Bree reached. You have reached Bree. The settlement in Eredor was established in the Third Age and is currently inhabited by men and hobbits. The inhabitants of Bree are few who ever encountered. The inhabitants of Bree are the few who ever encountered the travelling hobbits on a regular basis. Since hobbits don't leave the Shire that often, Bree is located along the Great East Road and the old Greenway, which made Bree the centre of trade and a resting place for travellers for centuries. Bree has been safe from evil now, without any central authority present. This can only be explained by the fact that Dunedain protect the surrounding wilderness from evil, without the citizens even knowing about the dangers outside the city walls.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Alliance.
It's good to see. Another proposition for us, then? You hold us at.
I don't think we can really trade with them particularly well, but I'm happy to keep these guys friendly.
Farewell.
We are going to stay here because we want to meet Gandalf here. Then we'll push on to find the Shire, which should be over here somewhere. So that's the Barrows of the Old Forest. The Shire is here. Nice.
Aye, Lord. Move out!
I think this is buffing up their weapons.
Your Honor.
We've got more towns up there, but I'm not that fussed by that. Yeah, no, you're going to start working your way down again.
Of course, sire. Today's journey
My
is
spider's
over, sire.
dead, isn't he? I'm
Aye.
going to move these guys over into here.
Onward!
Yeah, we can push that up to high. Once we leave, that's not going to be so good. This is because also, though, as we look, guys, as we go on, you know, unrest is dropping. We've still got quite a lot of cultural unrest, tax penalty. me see if we're actually getting... Ooh. Ooh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Oops, I just skinned myself. Doopy doopy doop. Let's pretend I didn't do that. Wrong button. That's what happens when you press the wrong button. I was trying to click the trade tab, so I am skinned for a while. So, well, we were going to be going offensive anyway, so that's fine. Ooh, what's happening here? I can't believe it lets you do that when you don't have the money to do it. That is a little disturbing that it lets you do that when you don't have the money to do it, but you know, I should have just left it in the other settlement. Or just loaded my save. I'm only 5 minutes in, but I'm not going to do that, guys. It will learn from my mistakes, basically. I clicked the wrong button. Well received. The bereaved folk have received our diplomat with open arms, and we're delighted that they have enough friendly force near their borders. They've agreed to pass our request to Gandalf, and hope from a lasting bond. Hope to form a lasting bond between men and dwarves. Okay, the One Ring has been located. Urgent news, my lord. The spies have reported Sauron's One Ring is kept by General Thean Obel. If you want to acquire the One Ring, immediately direct your general and forces to the settlement in Thean Obel before it is lost again. I don't. Oh wow, yeah, that's not good. That is far too close to Moria. I don't know this mechanic particularly well, so we'll have to pay attention to what goes on, but I don't think it's gonna be good.
My king. We march to glory.
I would fight for your people as it...
Awaiting your command. Yes, sire.
You have reached the Shire, a peaceful part of Eredor, which is almost exclusively inhabited by hobbits, largely removed from the goings-on of Middle-earth.
Aye, sire. That's not possible, sire. Yes, sire.
Oh wait.
Today's journey is over, sire. I'll continue tomorrow.
Interesting, nobody's appearing there. I do apologise if you can hear the helicopter flying above me. I really should go make friends with Imladris as well.
Aye, my lord. Aye, sire. I'll continue tomorrow, sire.
I'm going to push down here around Fangorn into Rohan as well to try and get some extra trade going. We are going to be aggressively expanding. Oh, I'd like to get those cell swords, but I can't afford to at the moment because I messed up. Oh God.
Aye, noble son. An honor, my lord. Aye, sire. Alas,
Let's send Fanar back in so I can actually manage it. I hate this. I'd completely forgotten about this, that basically you can't actually manage a settlement yourself unless you've got a general in it. I believe there were mods to get rid of that, but... So what's the one? Oh, that trade. That's what I was looking for. So we are getting some from Beering. I'm not sure where that is. And obviously here it's getting quite a lot of trade from various places. And the dwarven population is increasing as we scour the deeps. We are going to hit here soon. Start scouring the orc menace from the lands around the mountains, guys. From Annon-en-Orod. As I said, this is interesting how they've done it, because I think lore-wise, we don't really know where the orcs were settled, but these lands were not really settled particularly well, so...
My king!
I'm having quite serious financial issues here.
Aye, my liege. We march to battle. We shall hold them to siege, sire. Aye, sire. We hold them at siege. My king.
Oh, wow.
Aye, lord.
How much do these cost?
Aye, my liege.
No, not yet. I'm expanding, so I'm happy to run the deficit for now. Oh, damn, I forgot to move my diplomats. But we found Deep Hollow there, so we can actually go speak to the Shire folk. Now, okay, so the Shire is where most of the hobbits live. It's not where all of the hobbits live. There are lots of hobbits around the Shire who live in more, it's insinuated that, who live in more non-formalised settlements. So, and there's lots of, well, the hobbits are meant to be a form of man, though there are a couple of other suggestions at points from people, so, you know, but it's an interesting one. They're all the way up here. If you didn't know, Gollum is actually a hobbit who was corrupted by the rings. They used to live down in, along the river, around where the Beorlings are now.
Aye, my king.
'Tis good to see you, my friend. How can we help?
Oh, what?
Until we meet again.
Oh, they just count as Breland. That's a little depressing. Or should I go on to find my brothers? Over in the mountains? Yes.
Of course, sire. Aye, sire. Aye, my lord. Yes, sire. Today's journey is over, sire. My king, leading the men with honor.
Let's do this, guys. I love the way they get better. We're gonna fight this ourselves, though I might have done well. I'd have done fine autoing it. Batter them down. I love these loading screens. I'm not sure the siege towers are going to be much use against this wall. I'll rephrase that. Siege towers are going to be no use against this wall. That settlement looks awesome, however. I kind of wish I'd known that beforehand.
Abandon the door!
Triple time, I'm not going to sprint people. They'll shred that gate. Why are they all falling back? This settlement is awesome, however. It's just a nice little ring fort. I don't want to waste my cav, because it's worth having my cav, but... They're going to let us push in. They have they do have some range, but not much.
Forward! Advance! Forward!
Well, it looks like they're just going to let us in, so we'll pull in, we'll form a nice line there, and we'll
Battering
move
rams in
around.
place. It will not be long before our enemy's defences fall. Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
There we go. It's quite a solid looking ram there. As you would expect from dwarves.
I will lead the dwarves into battle. Get ready, dwarves! Arrow Khazad! Forward! Get ready, dwarves! March! Archers! March! Forward! Forward! Khazad, I'm anew! March!
Now we run.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Here they come.
Get in range! Grab your weapons! Get ready, dwarves! Khazad, I'm anew! Advance! There's a battle. I know it. March! Get ready, dwarves! Grab your weapons! Let's get going, my friend!
Form there. You guys push into support.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Push in there. You guys can move up onto that flank, try and move up onto that flank just to stop them there, but they're not going to last long. This cab double time it up there. Guys throwing their hammers in, and they're just going to get involved. Move up onto the flank and get fully involved. I think they can go around there. Yes, we're going to hammer into this loose formation here. I think we got this, guys. Shredding through everything there. We are being a bit dangerous without keeping our missile fire in here now. Let's pull out. Hammer into the rear of them. That should break that unit. Well, do a lot of damage to that unit there as they charge in. They are disintegrating now. Oh, they are trying to pull
The
some
enemy
troops
are
around the
badly
back.
bloodied. They have lost half their men.
I'm amazed they're still fighting. That's their general though, so I guess it kind of makes sense when he would fight to the last. We've taken some serious losses on one of these units though. Okay, these guys around the back. You guys can charge up into them again. And then we're going to pull them through and into the rear of here. They should be able to push through there. These guys are now clear, they're just going to advance.
The enemy general lies
There
dead.
we go.
Let the crows have his
I
miserable
thought the enemy
bones,
general was in a different
and let
position
our
than that,
swords
but
have his men.
it's over, guys. Let's just en masse charge, stop my ranged fire, because that's just going to damage us. We're just going to crush what remains of them. And enjoy our new settlement here. Oh, they are still holding, but they are disappearing very quickly. That unit took a lot of damage though. This is quite an expensive army. That is my real issue here. Is I've actually got a very expensive
Our men
army
have
here.
taken
So
control of the castle. This is a clear victory.
killed them to a man. Ooh, that would be a Samwise Gamgee there. Facing off against Shelob. I'm going to offer a ransom because I need the money. They will reject it.
Glory and honor.
We got some cash there.
Plans
Right.
and glory.
Exterminate populace. Sack settlement. We gain a lot of cash that way. Oh no, we don't. No, I want to occupy it. Mission success. We have been rewarded with a unit of Khazad sentries somewhere. Oh, is that a recruitable unit of Khazad sentries somewhere? That has properly, massively upped our income, guys. Ooh, wow. I'm not going to swap these out yet because I don't want to be crippling the income too much here.
My lord.
Let's just check I've moved all of these guys.
We got a be of service.
Oh, thank God, our income is an income again. The real question is, do I keep this aggression on and push up the coast, push up a bit more? I mean, expanding my territory is always good. That does appear to be goblins down below us as well, I think, which is what's concerning me a bit. I didn't think they'd be there. And this is where I could really use my diplomat pack to scout or a spy. I'll have a look what I can actually build here, because I may be able to get a spy out somewhere soon, hopefully. That said, the goblins of Moria are not a huge threat to me, so... I definitely need a few more agents out and about exploring and scouting. If I wanted to send an emissary to the Kingdom of Rohan, we're already trying to do that, so...
Aye, my lord.
What do we get from that mission, actually? Ooh, this is our family at the moment. Where are missions? 500 gold coins. It's not huge, but it's still nice.
Awaiting your command. Of course, sire. Yes, sire. I'll continue tomorrow, sire.
Ah, yeah, so we can recruit another unit of Khazad sentries if we were to want to.
Can I be of service?
No, I'm going to start pulling you back. There's no point in say that. Finding our dwarven brethren would be useful, but no, we're not going to gain anything from it, so I'm going to start pulling you
I
back
cannot
this
go there,
way.
sire. You are mistaken, sire.
Ooh, independent village of orc marauders there. We are getting there income-wise.
Honor, my lord. Aye.
I'm just looking.
In
So
your
that's
name,
just a
sire.
village. I
March
don't
to Rome.
really want to go for it. Yeah, I need to take that fort as well, potentially. And be able to get watchtowers built, because more watchtowers would be good. But we are expanding, and that is the key thing here. Expanding, getting our income going, clearing out the orc taint from our lands, putting good dwarven culture here. For this side of the mountains as well, I believe, used to be elven, so... but not for a long, long time. I definitely think I'm going to start another playthrough of this as well, guys. Any particular factions you would like me to play as in this mod? You can find them all online if you follow the links, but you can also see them at the top. So if there's anybody particular you'd like me to play, let me know, and we'll potentially look at doing another playthrough when I come to swap out one of my playthroughs, which I want to be doing relatively soon. Oh, the High Chieftain of the Orcs is dead.
Aye, sire.
So can I just march into that?
Aye.
I'm using this
Forward.
unit to scout with,
We
which is a
march no
little
further
dangerous,
today.
but... Oh yeah, let's I'm sitting here,
Aye, lord.
being careful. I can always send some guys over here to help. There we go.
Aye, sire. Aye.
It's not much, but
Forward.
it'll probably help. Yeah, just tip it over. Can we push this one up? No. Doesn't make a huge difference to our income. Our income is going nicely now. We are going to have to use some auto management soon. Oh, wow. But then again, we've got a lot of elven culture here as well. We've got hardly any dwarven culture here. I suspect it's going to be harder to change it in this region. But it will change. It's a lot of cultural unrest, but governance is good, garrison's good. I suspect that cultural unrest is going to stay quite high. Ooh, who's that? Is that actually Rohan already? That's definitely not Rohan. Oh, that's for Dunlendings. Didn't realise for Dunlendings went that far. Well, we may look at trading with them next turn. We'll have to have a look at them anyway, because it's worth us keeping them relatively close. I really do wish some people would trade maps with me a bit more. It would be quite nice if factions would trade maps a bit more. It does seem quite... We don't want to trade maps at all. Which is their prerogative, I guess, but still. The Orcs of Gunbad, they are far north, and I do want to take them out as well. But to start with, the Orcs of Moria are definitely my main concern. And as much damage as I can do to them.
A keen set of eyes to spot us here, sire.
Ooh, it looks like
You're on.
Gondor is facing
proposition for us?
trade rights. Did they accept it?
Seems like a most reasonable
Ooh.
deal to me. Farewell then.
Aye, sire. Glory to the king! Victory, sire!
So is this Dunlending? I can't quite tell.
My lord. Of course, sire. I must stop here, sire.
Yeah, so Dunlendings have quite a swathe of territory, so they do border me there. And I have trade rights. So that's good, but I don't think they're there.
My king, march! We've marched our limit.
Yeah, they're not. So this is Gunbad. I need to find
We
the
march
Orcs of
no
Moria are
further
there.
today.
We're getting there. We'll actually have an income again next turn, guys.
Aye, my king. Aye, sire. Yes, sire. Of course, sire. Yes, sire. Today's journey is
One more turn. I'm loving this playthrough, as you can tell from the fact that my playthroughs always seem to overrun a bit, because I know I'm 33 minutes, but I want to keep playing. This is why you're also getting an extra one of this, guys. I do apologise. I have done a Moria instead of a Khazad-dûm, though my Khazad-dûm playthrough is probably coming to an end relatively soon. We will do the Mast in there, you know, once we've dealt with Lustria there, we will deal with Loria, but yeah. So the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are doing nicely there. We have recaptured Moria. But at some point we are going to have to deal with some nasties. Ooh. Retreat.
pull back and regroup. That'll do him today, sire.
I should have known that was going to happen. This is why I used a small unit. We will fight with a small unit of veteran dwarves here. I need to get a watchtower down there as soon as we can. We need to
Our
start
foes appear
spreading
to be gaining the
watchtowers.
upper hand in this battle. Khazad-dûm! Charge!
No subtlety. Get my Khazad reclaimers charging. They are going to get battered. Oh wow, they got Warg Riders as well. We will do a lot of damage to this force, to be fair. I'm not massively worried about the force itself. Well, we are going to, you know, we'll take more damage on the way probably as we get pinged at by our arrows, as you can see. But we will certainly kill a lot of orcs here before we go down. But I've definitely killed this unit, and maybe I shouldn't be using this unit to scout with. But it was also an expensive unit, so I'm not massively upset to lose it. He says. If they're still fighting, they're fighting to the last. They're not giving in. Oh, I say that, they've now routed.
This defeat is a bitter drop to swallow. Next time it will be our foe that sups from this most foul cup.
But we killed 72. So, no, it was silly of me to scout with that unit. I do like the way it's limiting the amount of units I've got depending on my settlements and things I've achieved, which kind of works. I can't remember if that was an original thing in Medi. It's that long since I played Medi, so... I might have actually done better by autoing that, but you know.
Make for the hills, lads! Run!
No, he's not dead. He's just fallen back to a fort. Nice. But yeah, no, I definitely want to start getting more watchtowers out as I can. Now that we're going to have an income again, we'll start speckling watchtowers around the place.
Awaiting your command. Of course, sire.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Alliance, trade rights, map information. See, why does nobody want to share map information with me? I'm happy to share it with them.
It seems quite reasonable.
Prince Feardred. Nice.
The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
Aye, my king. Aye, sire. I'll continue tomorrow, sire.
Well, I like diplomats. At the same time, it is definitely a bit of a pain having to,
Of course, sire.
trade with them. I love those two little fortresses there. No, let's build our cities to start with. Let's start building here. Brewery straight away here. We have mines here. I definitely don't need a brawler's pit. You see, this is a stronghold, so it's a bit of a different settlement type. How is settlement doing? So our Dowie influence is increasing. Dowie, keep saying Dowie. We do not have Dowie.
Aye, my liege. An honor, my lord. Aye, lord.
I'm just going to spam them.
Aye, my liege.
I know I don't really need it, but it's nice having a watchtower down here.
Set a watch.
Then we can head back. One turn of nasty, just to keep a little bit of an eye on what is going on in that area.
An honor, my lord. Aye, noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch here.
This just means I can see things like this, and we're going to do the same. I said I'd like to do the same, but it has to be these. I don't think anybody else, only lords can build watchtowers, yeah.
March! Aye, lord. Aye, sire.
Let's have a look. I want to be able to retrain a bit, so I can't do that with that. We need more cultural requirements here to get a lot of things, so that's what we really want. Why can't I build that? Or can I if I get rid of that? Yeah, let's get that building. Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to be leaving this one. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle. So please check them out. If you have been enjoying this, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks, guys.